Hey guys, Paul Kepner here and welcome back. On this video I want to show you the Meike 50mm f1.2. Yes, 1.2. Full frame, has the EF mount on it, like you see here. Very nice solid lens. Oh, hi sugar plum. Very nice solid lens. All metal construction. 10 rounded blade aperture that is declicked. Very nice solid lens. It weighs about 550 grams, so it's a little more than what you're probably used to with plastic lenses. I took this out on the 7D Mark II and on the GH5 for a couple of days. I took it out on Halloween and the night before and a few other days, and I got some really nice shots with this. All the shots that I took I did wide open, so that way you can see what kind of bokeh you'd get with it. You're just determined to hang out, aren't you? This is Sugar Plum. Her sister, you might have seen in another video, is Skittles. Yes. Okay. She makes cameo appearances. So when you get this lens, it does come with a rear cap like you see here. Comes with a front cap. And it does come with a pedal style slip-on lens cap, which is, you line up the dot here and the dot on here, and it fits on very easy. Now the only bad side, sugars, the only bad part about this style of lens is you can't, if you have wider filters like a 82mm or something, or 77, it's going to hit in here. The front thread on this lens is a 67mm. All my filters are 77 or 82, so I just use simple step-up rings, and it works fine. It works great. So yes, this is a standard EF mount lens, and yes, you can use a speed booster on here to go from EF to micro four thirds, E, RF, any of the other mirrorless mounts. It worked great. I used this lens and I compared the coloring and the contrast with the Meike Cinema lenses, and they are pretty much identical. So if you want to use this as a, say you're shooting interviews or something like that where it's static shots and you want the real nice bokeh in the background, this would be a great lens to use. Can you use it for video? Yes, you can. It would be kind of hard, I would say. The focus throw on here is about 90 degrees, so it's really fast. And then if you have it open at f1.2, your depth of field is so shallow that you're going to surpass your mark on rack focusing. It is a little bit different. If you're used to shooting with a one of the Russian Helios 442 lenses, something like that, you'd be, this lens will feel familiar. Your aperture ring is in the very front, and it is declicked, while the focus is in the back, which most lenses, the aperture ring is in the back and the focus is in the front. So it took me a little bit of time to get used to it, because when I'm trying to, when I see a shot and I want to try to focus to it real quick, I would grab the aperture ring by mistake. Hey, shh. Sugar plum, we're not playing. She sees the cable for my lav mic, so she wants to play with it. So anyway, let's take a look at some of the pictures I managed to get, and you can, like I said, all of them are going to be wide open at f1.2, and you'll be able to see what kind of shots you'd get with this wide open. Now, of course, as you stop down to f1.4 or 1.8, etc., this lens gets very sharp. As you'll be able to see from the photos, these are all f1.2. Majority of time, lenses wide open will get a little softer and you'll get some chromatic aberration. Surprisingly, I didn't see much at all, if any, on this lens for the, especially the chromatic aberration in the high contrast situations. And I was pretty happy about that. I was afraid it was going to be real soft, and you know, I was going to have to fix a lot of stuff in post, but I didn't have to. Now if you pixel peep and you zoom in real far, you'll see a slight bit on there, but other than that, I think you'd be really happy with this lens. So yeah, just comes in a simple box like this. Again, you get the lens pedal. On my GH5 and Z-Cam, when I was using this lens, you can use a standard passive EF to micro four thirds because it's a manual lens. I also have this one. This is kind of has a built-in aperture for electronic lenses. So yeah, you can use passive lenses. You don't have to use the high dollar expensive electronic ones because this is an all manual lens. So if you like this video and you like the review, be sure and hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. If you have any questions, be sure and leave it in the comments down below. As always, this is Paul Kepner, and thanks for watching.